Like and subscribe on the way in the door, people. So I just watched a trailer about the new in-season tournament. A trailer done by Richard Jefferson. And I wish I could say that it has made me excited, that it proved me wrong about this new in-season tournament. But it didn't. It just really looks like some more BS. Before we start talking about this, briefly, I just want to say the saying that if it's not broke, don't fix it is a saying for a good reason. Because sometimes you can ruin a good thing. And this is kind of, to me, this is what I'm specifically talking about is when Michael Jordan retired, the NBA was desperately trying to figure out a way to keep the ratings up and have been trying that ever since. Let me explain to you why this was impossible, and the NBA should understand that this was impossible. This was impossible because you cannot change the rules to create excitement that was created by one player. Let me say that one more time. You can't change the rules of the NBA to try to create excitement that was created by one player. See, the ratings were up during the Michael Jordan years for one reason. Because of Michael Jordan. That's it. Again, we've said this a million times. Because Michael Jordan made non-basketball fans watch basketball. Your grandmothers and your sisters and, and guys who weren't into sports watched basketball because of one person, Michael Jordan. So there is no amount of rules you can change that's going to replace that particular excitement. You can jack up threes from half court all day. You can make it easier so that these unfundamentally sound superstars we have today can appear as if they have as many skills as Michael Jordan. But the fact of the matter is until we have a player that's truly as exciting as Michael Jordan, the ratings will never be what they were when Michael Jordan played. And this is another thing for you fanboys out there. If LeBron was truly that good, the ratings would speak for themselves. If LeBron was truly that great, more people would be watching basketball. It's really that simple. And we know this because we've seen it before. We've seen what happened when somebody so extraordinary comes into the league that everybody has to watch. So yeah, you can't replace the excitement that Michael Jordan brought to the league and the ratings that he brought to the league by changing some rules. It's gonna take a player coming in who is that exciting. It's plain and simple. Anyway, so back to this trailer I watched. So apparently, and some of you guys have said it, they're trying to emulate, the soccer, I guess, in-season tournament thing, and I guess they're trying to appeal to a more worldwide audience. So it's interesting from this respect. I'm very curious. My thing is, with all these international players already having said how much easier the NBA is than the countries they come from. I don't know if just an in-season tournament is going to be enough to increase worldwide appeal. Again, we've said this before. I think struggle is actually what creates excitement. People want to see triumph, not just winning. And triumph is associated with overcoming a hardship. It's often associated with wars. People want to see wars in sports, where it's truly a battle of will, not just people making it easier. I don't understand how the NBA does not see this. And again, so, they're trying to draw up this fanfare for the in-season tournament, and I guess the finals of that tournament will be in Vegas. And, they're talking about how it's high stakes. Again, if you saw my first video, I think the winner of the tournament, every player on that team gets $500,000, which is nothing to these guys. Where's the incentive to actually make these guys go out there and compete? Maybe you should offer them lifetime passes to the strip club or something. James Harden. Maybe you should offer them lifetime passes to the strip club. Maybe you should offer them an Instagram account with 1 billion followers on it. Maybe first prize should be 300 million or something, which would be ridiculous if that's what it takes to get these players to compete. But anyway, yeah, I'm sorry. I don't see any promise with this tournament. And so I think somehow the regular season games will be intertwined with the tournament. In other words, so I don't think the tournament is actually going to add on any extra games from my understanding at this point. But, and I think it's single round elimination. So I think if you lose once, you're out of the tournament. The games will be on Tuesdays and Fridays during November. Or no, I think I'm mistaken. I don't think it's you lose once, you're out of the tournament. I think every team plays each other one time. Or something like that. It's 6 groups. Every team plays each other one time within that group. And the team with the best record from the group moves on to the next round. But anyway, it sounds ridiculous. I mean, yeah, it's for a league full of uncompetitive players. I'm gonna go ahead and say it. For a league full of uncompetitive players, everything about the league right now shows that it is not competitive. Again, same stuff we've been talking about. The fact that these dudes aren't competing at all in the All-Star game, the fact that NBA players aren't competing in the dunk contest, load management, the fact that these players sit out half the season, and even when they do play, they're not giving 100% effort most of the time. Most of the time, in order to get any kind of excitement, you're gonna have to wait till the playoffs. And then even that is tainted again because, like I said, there's so many people teaming up together. So yeah, I don't see this tournament adding any real excitement to the game. I'm curious to see how it will be received on a worldwide basis, but Yeah, it's like you're trying to compete with soccer, but the product itself just isn't as good as soccer, on a worldwide scale. So anyway, that's the end of my rant again on that. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. If any of you guys have anything more insightful to say about this tournament, please drop it in the comments. I would love to hear some kind of explanation that makes me have inkling of excitement about this tournament. But anyway, let me know what you think in the comments. Do you actually think that these $500,000 prizes, $200,000 prizes, I think $100,000 prizes for third place, do you actually think that these prizes are really going to motivate these players to go out there and compete? Let me know what you think. You all have a great day. And as always, I will see you next time. All right.